Hi friends, Rev Janet Jones from High Country United Church up in Camilla, Ontario, here with you in my living room again on this Monday, May the 25th. And friends, I have already been out. It is hot. Oh my goodness. So, for those who have air conditioning or central air, enjoy today. I'm just thinking of so many people who don't, who have to work in shops and whatnot. It's going to be stinking hot. So keep hydrated, stay cool as best as you can, and maybe ice cream and freezies is a good thing today. This Sunday, this Sunday we're going to be looking at Pentecost. And so without giving away the sermon and stuff, I thought I'd look at one of our hymns in our hymn book, and it's from Voices United 195, On Pentecost They Gathered. And so I'm just looking at one verse right now. On Pentecost they gathered quite early in the day, a band of Christ's disciples to worship, sing, and pray. Oh, isn't that lovely? Kind of like regular church. We get together, we're like, yay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna worship God, we're gonna sing, we're gonna pray, we're gonna hear the word, the kids will play. It'll be great. So nothing out of the ordinary. And then a mighty wind came blowing, filled all the swirling air, and tongues of fire a-glowing inspired each person there. Tongues of fire a-glowing. I love the language of this one, because in many images you see like this teeny little flame on top of everybody's head, but this one says tongues of fire a-glowing. Fantastic. What does that really mean? Like, Pentecost is a time where the Spirit kind of comes in and infuses us with this divine Spirit that encourages us, inspires us to do God's will in the world, shall we say. And so as the people are gathered in their normal way, doing their normal things, suddenly this wind comes, the fire of tongues are glowing. Everyone's like giggling over here. I need more tea. And it kind of stopped everything, I'm sure. I am like, did it take them in this wonderful moment of awe out of a complacency? And I'm not saying that our time of worship can be complacent. I'm just saying we can become so routine and structured, and then something happens and it's like, oh. And then what were they feeling? Like, if we were there and you experienced this divine thing, what kind of thoughts would be going through your mind? Would you be, wow, this is cool, or holy moly macaroni, what just happened? Would you run for the hills or run to each other and say, okay, let's figure out what we can do with this? It's a very, very cool thing to think about, because these things happen in our times in different ways. If you're looking for them, if you recognize them, and if you act within them. So I wonder, if you were there on that Pentecost day, what would you have thought? What would your reaction be? Well, friends, that's your thought for the day. And I hope it brings you some ponderings of some kind. But as you get through the day, again, keep cool. It's going to be a hot one. It's so hot out there. It's so great. I'm like, is it a Pentecost day? The fire? Anyway, will you pray with me? Oh, Holy One, we thank you that we'll be looking at Pentecost all week, that we'll be thinking of those disciples that experienced the Holy Spirit coming upon them. And we just ask that in each day, in each moment of our day, that You help us feel the Spirit on us in some way. But God be with us this day and all our days to come until we see each other again. Amen. Evelyn, I think for Pentecost, we might be able to do a Pentecost game or a Pentecost craft or a Pentecost food thing.
Fungs of tire.
Fungs of tire, she says. I'm never gonna live that one down. This is why I don't do live. That one wasn't too bad. All right, so we don't know what to expect from the Jones family this Pentecost week, so we'll see what we got in store for you. So just keep tuned. Unpredictability is a good thing. All right, friends, have a great day. Stay cool, keep hydrated, and I'll see you hopefully tonight for prayers at 7:55. We start sharp at 8 p.m. All right, until then, this is Rev Jan saying, God is with you.